Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. Today I've used this die set to emboss the pattern. So just running that through the die cut machine with the embossing mat. Not to cut through, just to emboss. And then round the edge, I've just gone through with an alcohol marker. Now, I've made these donuts up, apart from the last three. I've just left them as I've cut them out. It did take me quite a while to cut these elements out. And the middle part I used for the matte layer. This is the Trinity Stamps Tiny Donut Dipper die set. And they're so cute. Like I say, they are time consuming to make them all up, but if you just do a die cutting session, it's not too bad. So I'm just going to glue these last three together with you. And you do get different elements with that die set. There's some sprinkles, there's that half moon one, and there's the drizzle die as well. Gluing them together is the quickest bit. So that's the drizzle bit I've cut out. And I've just used coloured cardstock for this. It is one thing as well, it's good for using your scraps up. Now the recipient for this card is going to be 9 years old, and I've done 9 mini donuts. So I'm going to cut that middle out of that drizzle. So using my curved scissors, I find that's easier to cut. So I'm going to place those down onto the mat. I hope you've all been having a good crafty day. It's been quite miserable here today. But we are I was just going to say October, we are in November. There you go. And they look good enough to eat. So deciding, am I going to leave them flat or should I elevate them? And I'm going to elevate them. Just getting my foam tape. Hope you're all getting on with your Christmas cards. It'll soon be here, won't it? If you can hear any noise, that's because I've got some fireworks going off outside my home. And just placing that down. Oh, I've lost that other end. Let's see if I can get it off. There we go. So putting this onto my base card, I've put some tape on the back. So I'm going to do that corner trick on this as well. If I can get that corner up. Making sure that's all equal. Now, deciding on a sentiment for it, I've had a look in my stash and I've pulled out a stamp set which I got free in a magazine. It was an A4 stamp set, all on sweets. So stamping that out on a piece of scrap, because I want to die cut it out. And that says, hope you have a sweet day. I'm just going to pop that through my mini die cutting machine. And I've found a fine liner pen and I'm going to go around the outer with a bit of foam and some ink. So I'm going to take that tape off first. And while it's still in the die, just pop some of the ink so it leaves the white border when I take it out. I just want a subtle pink, just to tie in with everything. That's just a bit of washing up sponge on a clip. And with that lettering, I'm just going to go down with that fine liner just to make that pop. Putting some foam tape on the back of the die cut as well. Yeah, I'm going to have it there. Now, thinking about it, I've already elevated that middle panel with the donuts on. So each time I go to have a look, I realise that I need to put a little bit more on the hanging off end, just to elevate it that bit more. So just putting an extra piece on a bit at a time so I can judge it. That's perfect. So I hope you've liked it. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a message, and I'll see you again soon.